Hi guys, and welcome to what I think is the second update to my 2023 project Pan 23 makeup products till the end of 2023. Now, I've made some really good progress. I've actually finally hit a pan, but there's no empties in this video, so we will have to wait probably another month or even two. As you know, if you're following this project, I have a lot of products. 23 makeup products, that's a lot of products. So anyways, let's get started. Let's just get this out of the way because I didn't use it once. This is by Elizabeth Arden Sheer Body Bronzer, 70 grams, a massive bronzer, but it's still quite cold, so I simply cannot apply it onto my body because I'm still wearing jackets, coats, scarves and gloves. So there is zero progress on this product. Now, the product that I've hit the pan on is from this Urban Decay Shape Shifter palette, and it is the contouring powder. So I have those two products in my project pan. So the contouring powder is here. As you can see, there's a pan in the center, and I have this bronzing powder. This bronzing powder is a little bit frustrating because I genuinely use it every single day. I use it both on my face and on my neck. Not in a huge quantity, because I'm still pale, as you can see. So I use just a little bit, but come on, I mean, I've been using it since the beginning of the year and there's literally nothing here. Like, you can't even tell with this contouring powder. You can see the dent in the center. With the bronzer, not really. Then I have another face palette, and this is the Balm Highlight and Contour, and I have two contouring products in this palette and a blush as a part of this project pan. I am currently concentrating on this contouring powder. Since I've hit pan on the Urban Decay one, I stopped using it for the past maybe a week and a half, and I started using this one because I really want to hit pan on this and then I can move on to this one. Now, when it comes to the blush, I'm assuming it's a blush. I'm not entirely sure because it's very warm and brown. As you can see, I've literally used it only once so far. I'm thinking that maybe closer to the summer, when I do become a little bit bronzier, maybe I will self-tan. I think this will just look a little bit better than on my pale skin, because right now it can honestly double as a bronzer. Now, this is the second blush in this project pan, assuming that the Balm one was a blush, not a bronzer. Oh, this is really frustrating because it is falling out of the pan. This is by Maybelline Expert Wear Blush in 79 Flash Plum. Now, this is actually a surprisingly good color for my complexion because I think I have a cool undertones. Camera doesn't really reflect what I look like very well at all, but this blush really looks good on me, to be fair. It's a really good everyday blush. It's pale and cold and just blends in with my complexion in general really well. It doesn't really change what I look like. Now, I've been using it every day. I have been using it every day for the past month, and that's the progress, guys. You can hardly see any progress, so it is gonna be a long journey, but this blush has grown on me quite a bit, to be fair, which is so often the case with project pan items. I often add products that I don't use and they're just aging in my makeup drawer to this project pan, and then the moment I start using them on an everyday basis, I fall in love with them. It's just how it is. Now, the next product is something that I also have been using every day, and this is, why is it so scratched out? I must have scratched it with something just now. This is this Sleek highlight, which I really like. I genuinely really like. You have to be a little careful with it because it is quite, I would say, bright. So I dab just a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones and then a little bit here and a little bit here just to brighten this area. But you need very, very, very little. I don't know whether you can tell the progress here because you know how it is with the highlight. You need so little, but it will be slow progress. I knew that from the very beginning. It does look used though, you have to admit. It does look used. Oh yeah, now I see that I have just basically scratched the highlight with something because I have it all over the other products. Anyways, a powder. This is the only powder I have in this project pan because I ran out of pressed powders actually. So I currently have only 3 aside from this one. And this is from Makeup Forever. This is HD High Definition Pressed Powder. No pan yet, but I use a tiny bit, literally in the areas where I tend to have fine lines. So it's definitely used. I use it every single day, but I just use so little. It's gonna be a slow progress. I do like it now. It's very funny that I had no idea how to even use it, and now I actually really like it. So here we go, the perks of doing Project Pan. My oldest foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover. I mixed it with a different foundation because this is just too dark for me and it's too yellow. So of course the progress is going to be a little bit slower, and it is an estimate because, as you can see, this is not a see-through tube. So that's more or less where I was in the last update, and that's where I'm at. So there is some progress there, but it's gonna be a long journey. I already know it. I am having some trouble with this Estee Lauder foundation, this or Double Wear. It is a little bit problematic with my peeling and dry skin right now, so I'm trying my very best to keep on using it, but it is a little bit unflattering, I would say, on my skin right now. The most hated product in my entire makeup collection is the Laura Mercier High Coverage Concealer for Under Eyes. This product is so freaking dry. Ugh. If it wasn't for the fact that I just hate throwing stuff away unused, as long as I can find some way to use it, I would be glad to get rid of it. And it's too old for me to give it away. So this is the product. Right now, I'm literally putting it everywhere on my face, like everywhere where there's redness, everywhere where there's a blemish. I use it as an all over the face concealer. And in the last update, I was more or less somewhere here. I think I am somewhere here now. Still a long way to go, I suppose, but I do use it every single day. But I genuinely so dislike this concealer. I'll be so glad when it's gone. I even thought about using it as a foundation, but it's so freaking dry. It's just difficult to even blend it out on the face, on a small area, let alone on an entire face. So I might try to mix it with something or something like that. But yeah, I don't know whether it's still available, but I would definitely not recommend this product. The only nail polish I have in this Project Pan is by Orly, and this is in Chantilly Peach. I did not mark it, even though I used it. I used it only maybe 2 or 3 times, to be fair. So that's where I was in the last update. And honestly, I'd be right below this line in this update. So I'm just not going to mark it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to wait for more progress. A big bottle. So I might have to start using it on my nails. And again, I entered this nail polish into this Project Pan because I didn't quite like it. I mean, I still don't necessarily like the fact that you need like 10 coats for the color to show, but I started to like the color. It's like this very pale rose gold color. Maybe I will start using it on my nails because I actually like it now. So bizarre, this Project Pan impact. Okay, the eye area. Now, this is by Makeup Forever, and this is Aqua Eyes. This is a waterproof eyeliner pencil. It is meant to be black, I believe, but it's more like between gray and black, and it's just not the easiest thing to use. It's very hard. So I have sharpened it, I think, only once because, you know, it's an eyeliner pencil. I don't use a lot of it, so it is a slow progress. But I am making progress. I use it pretty much every single day. So slowly but surely we are getting there. It is gonna stay with me though for months and months more, as you can see. I mean, if I just sharpen it once a month, it's gonna be still a long journey, even though I'm probably about halfway through it now. And this little guy, this is like, the sticker is just falling off. I keep it on it just so that I remember what it's actually called. It's by Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Filler. I removed the stopper a while back. There's very little product left. I actually shone the flashlight through it. There's hardly anything left, but you need so little. So I'm currently using it on my eyebrows together with an old eyebrow powder. I will discontinue this when I run out of that eyebrow powder because there's hardly anything left here anyway. It's really difficult to get it out, and I can use the two together, whereas I can't actually use this with the 2 brow pomades that I have from England that are also in this Project Pan. And these are basically the products that I'm talking about. These are the 2 pomades that I've not actually touched, I don't think, in the last month, mainly because I'm just using other products in this project pan, so they have to wait their turn. But these are not quite old, these are really old, so I do really have to use them up this year. I don't anticipate having any issues with that. They are in 2 different colors depending on my hair color. The darker one will be for when my roots are longer, the lighter one will be for when I'm blonder. It's just that I can't be using this many eyebrow products at the same time as a part of my everyday makeup routine, because I have only 2 eyebrows. And we have plenty of lip products. This is by Bourjois. The writing has rubbed off, so I can't really tell you what this is. I think it says Color Boost, and it's in 04 Peach on the Beach. A really nice color, even though it actually makes my teeth look really yellow. I've used it literally a few times. I do like it. It's actually really nice. It's very moisturizing in that sense. I just don't use it very often because it makes my teeth look terrible. Then I have 3 lip glosses from Maybelline. Now, this one here I marked in the last update here. And even though I used it a few times, I don't think I've moved any further down than this line, so I'm leaving it where it's at. With this one, I wasn't able to mark it in the last update because there was far too much product on the walls. I couldn't tell where I was, but now I was able to establish that I am somewhere here. And with this one, I still have not been able to mark it. I don't know where I'm at. Unless the product decides to settle a little bit more, I simply cannot see through this container, so I've not marked it. I've used all of these in the past month, but only a handful of times because I have many products in this project pan that I want to use up that are for lips, and I always struggle with the lip products to start with, so it will be again a slow but steady progress. Now I have 3 more from Revlon. They are all lip glosses, and I just love those lip glosses. I really do. So I have actually been able to mark them. This one, I don't know what happened here. This is my very favorite lip gloss in this project pan. I just love the color. I am actually wearing it on my lips. It's so beautiful, it's so flattering, very neutral. So I did use it a few times. I have been able to mark it down here, so I am more than halfway through it, maybe. Not that I'm very happy about it because I really love the color, but you know, that's the purpose of this project pan, to use products up. And then this is a clear one, and I don't use it very often. Honestly, I'm doing this stupid thing called saving up because I don't have very many clear lip glosses to start with. So I'm like, you know what, if I need a lip gloss to put on top of the lipstick, this is perfect. So maybe I would just continue using the other ones, but not this one. I think the years of doing project panning have taught me nothing as far as I can see. Anyways, this is a clear lip gloss, and that's where I'm at. I did mark it this time, so I have made some very slight progress here. And last but not least, this lovely coral color. I did mark it down just over here, just slightly below the last line, but still I'm very happy to see that I am making a steady progress. This is it for this update, guys. I know it might seem a little disappointing because there's just one new pan and no empties, but I am very reasonable and sensible when it comes to using makeup products. I'm not going to be smearing stuff all over my face just to use it up. I might as well just throw it away. So it is what it is. I hope that you still enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you, hopefully, in my next one. Bye, guys.